Now, I don't know if they're going to be epic videos, but we're going to brave the cold in the winter and go to the flea market. I will be braving the cold in the winter and going to the flea market.
My family calls it my superpower. It's my ability to see value in things that other people might overlook. Sometimes I go picking with my boyfriend, sometimes it's my best friend Sue, and sometimes it's my kids. But at the end of the day, it's all about having fun and hopefully just maybe making a profit. Okay, today we're going to be filming our mystery unboxing. So what is a mystery unboxing? Well, Andrew goes to the flea market about 3 hours earlier than I do, and he's there waiting when they set up to get the good stuff. And I'm at home getting the kids up, getting them ready for church, and then I head over after my parents pick them up for church. So he basically gets all this really amazing stuff that I don't get to see until we do these mystery unboxing videos. Now, I did have an opportunity to see some of it.
You get a little peek, because I really
got a sneak peek because he didn't wrap it.
I didn't wrap the stuff this week.
Yeah, he didn't wrap the stuff that was on top. So I've seen the stuff on top. It's really good. I'm looking forward to seeing the stuff on bottom because I feel like
There's some good stuff in there.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm excited.
There's some good stuff.
I'm excited. So
Alright.
We're gonna go through this stuff. What was your total spend?
$250.
$250. So keep that in mind as we're going through this stuff. That's pretty good.
Yes.
Even from what I've just seen on top.
Yes. So
okay.
There were 2 items that I did get at Bill's.
Okay.
That we talked about. One in the last video was the piece that normally we don't buy this stuff. Lenox. I steer clear of Lenox. But I really liked this frog because it's the American stuff. It's 1992. And they actually call this the Jewels collection because it's
got jewels on it.
Painted. Like it's got like that moirage to it.
It does a little, doesn't it? There you go.
The green.
That is kind of interesting.
I really liked it. And it's a frog. That's kind of why I grabbed it. If it was like a plate or a bowl or a dish, I would have definitely passed up on it. But being a figural frog with the extra green.
I will grant it. We normally steer clear of Lenox, but that's cool.
I snagged this out of one of Bill's flats as well. This right here is the box. It is an antique toy tea set. It is porcelain. It is made in Germany. It is marked.
You're missing a lid.
There are 2 cups and saucers, a creamer, a sugar,
I've had too much coffee.
a large platter, and 2 teapots, but
2
one
teapots.
lid. One lid. So
that's actually really quite cool.
it is, and it's all hand painted.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah. So, and they're all marked made in Germany. They even marked the inside of the box with the same stamp that they used on the pieces. So that's that'll definitely be a fun one. And I don't see any damage on any of it either. Which is really surprising. Because all it has is like
was playing with it.
Random piece of tissue shoved in there. So, but that was Bill's.
Alright.
Now these are the items that you saw on top because I left these open. Now I'm pretty sure these are Hull. These ones here. So I'll bring these out. Give you a couple of the bigger ones first.
My grandma has this one sitting on her mantle. Look at it. Now the value in Hull has gone down recently, in recent years. It used to be worth a lot more.
I like the colors though.
Oh, I think it's beautiful.
I really like
I don't know
colors.
why the value has gone down. I guess just people aren't collecting it anymore. There is still value there. It's just not what it used to be, which goes with a lot of collectibles and antiques. These are really pretty. Very nice. Now this is all marked Hull.
Yeah.
Oh, these match.
Yeah, those are.
Very nice.
And then here's.
What about cornucopia?
I like that one.
This guy. Gosh, this is amazing.
This is really nice stuff.
Yeah.
And it's in great condition too. I didn't see any damage on it. But the other thing too is like there's one box that I just saw a couple pieces in and just said, yes, please put the lid back on it, kind of sight unseen.
People are just grabbing stuff out of there.
Yeah, so it's really going to be a surprise for me too, because like one of the things you'll learn is if you're buying in bulk and volume, it really doesn't matter. Just buy it, take it. And if you have to do something a little different with it later on, or if you want to donate some pieces that you don't want to Goodwill, you can do that too. But just if you see a quantity of stuff, just grab it all, go through it later. Don't spend the time.
Especially when you've got all these people with their fingers and hands on
and
it.
If you're getting,
no, I'll take the whole box.
And if you're getting the stuff at a really good price, there's no sense in arguing and fighting it. Just buy it, just get it home, go through it. And it'll be a surprise for you later too. Yeah. I kind of like this deal because now I get a little bit of a surprise as well. So.
Now, without really knowing the prices of Hull at the moment, I haven't looked it up in a really long time. I could be low on this, but I would say probably 45 to 65 for the two larger vases, and 35 to 45 for these. Granted, the pattern can affect the value of those. I don't know these patterns. I'm not real familiar with Hull. I don't do a whole lot with
I've
this
been
sort of
wanting
stuff.
to buy a Hull book for a while, so I think now would be a good time to add one to my library.
So that's kind of a guesstimate without really it's not an educated guesstimate. It's just a guesstimate. But I haven't looked up prices for Hull in a very
I love how they put 5.5 inches on here and gives you the actual measurement of the piece. That's pretty cool.
Does that have a... No, it's not. It's just sticker residue. Yeah, these are really nice. I'm pretty pleased with those. What else you got in that box?
Alright, so that was that flat.
That was the first box.
That was the first one. Now, this one, this has Roseville in it. This piece here, I'm not quite sure. I don't believe this is Roseville. It's not marked very clearly.
It is. It's early.
Yeah, it could be early Roseville, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
We've got a train coming.
Now you gotta wait even more.
All right, we're gonna pause the video. We will be right back. The train is gone and the birds are making a ton of noise. Oh, birds, plural, because we got another bird.
Yes.
Now we have two birds. And they're just gonna make lots of racket now, aren't they? They don't like the train. They like to yell at the train.
So we have Charlie and Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
And Pumpkin is like totally my bird.
Pumpkin is named after the pumpkin spice latte at Starbucks.
Because that's what you got when you were going through the drive-thru when you got the bird.
Yes, it was very creative naming. Anyway, this piece right here, we were talking about this. I suspect this could be early Roseville. Again, this is not my wheelhouse, so I could be wrong. But I like it.
Oh, it's gorgeous
It's a
stuff.
beautiful piece.
I like the darker tones.
Yeah, I like the darker more than the pastel.
In the Roseville stuff, or the Roseville style stuff. The Hull is really nice. But I prefer the darker,
like
deeper colors.
Pinky and pastel-y and...
Yeah, this is...
It's not really our taste. I think that's the problem. It's somebody's taste, but it's not our taste.
Yeah. Okay. This is a heartbreaker piece. I don't know. I may want to keep this. I really love this piece, but hold on. It does have 1, 2, 3 rim chips.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is Roseville. It is marked. This is an amazing piece. I love that. I really love the shape of that.
That's my face. There we go. There we go. You guys can see it now. I gotta hold it sideways because I've gotta cover our faces. But again, it's got this. This is probably the worst of the chips.
Yeah.
But just the way it's painted. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
But you know what though? Here's the deal. When you find a piece like that, it's a name that people collect. It's a name that people like. Now, there are pieces like this that do get very expensive that normal folks just really can't afford. So when you do find a piece that has a couple doinks, there are going to be people out there that are happy to have something like this that they normally wouldn't be able to afford. So don't discount it because it's got a doink. If it's a good piece, it's a good piece. Yeah. Give it a new home, and that's just it. Hey, to each his own. This one, this is also Roseville.
I like the lines of that piece. Nice. Go.
Now, Eric said he wasn't familiar with this one.
Ooh.
So we really need to look that one up, because if he's not familiar with it, that kind
I
of
like that.
excites me.
Ooh, I like that a lot. That's like a weird one. Very cool.
This is one of those boxes too that I didn't get to see everything in the bottom of it, so some of these pieces are a surprise to me.
Oh.
Like McCoy.
Mmm.
That one's actually kind of cool.
That is kind of cool. I like that.
I've never seen that one before.
That's interesting.
That one's got more color than most McCoy pieces. Most McCoy pieces are just like one single color.
I like that. Yeah, definitely marked McCoy.
So is this one.
That one's marked McCoy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a little shoe.
Clog.
A little shoe.
Another McCoy piece.
That's definitely McCoy.
See what I mean? Like, that's the stuff that's single color, it's easy to pick out, whereas I would not pick this up thinking McCoy
Yeah.
right off the bat. McCoy. Look at that bird.
The swan.
Yeah.
It's a swan. It does have a chip though.
Isn't it pretty though?
It's got a chip.
Still really
Oh,
pretty.
heartbreaking chip. It's on the back though.
It's on the back.
Ah, it's on the back. And there is a chip like here on this pierce. Maybe. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it. It's right here.
This is pretty.
That
I
is
like
pretty.
the color on that.
Yeah, whole. Kind of a bluish into a green. Alright, so that's it for box 2. Moving through
We're
this
doing pretty
faster
good
than
here.
I thought we were. I'm like pretty pleased.
Now, this is another box of. I didn't need to go through all this either. Now, there are pieces on top here that I did. I will talk about these briefly. These are cool. I like the shape on these. These are Iroquois, but these are specific to Ben Siebel. I think
Siebel?
Siebel. But yeah, apparently the Ben Siebel ones are better, and you can find them inexpensively at thrift stores, and you're getting a good deal on them when you're buying them at the thrift stores, because you'll find them online, typically $10 to $15, I think is what I was told on these. So,
Well, they've got that Danish mid-century
Yeah.
lines. It's that very, very simple.
Yeah.
The Danish mid-century line.
Yeah, and I like them. Now, one is marked and one is not, but they're clearly identical.
Yeah. Even down to the glazing marks in the bottom where they use
The little
stilts.
pedestals,
Yeah,
yep.
they use stilts. I think they're called stilts in the kiln to keep it up off of the kiln. Very neat.
Move some of these pieces up. And we're moving on now. Now, I know you don't like clocks, but generally, rule of thumb.
There's
when
a reason I don't like clocks though.
I know.
It's because, and it's no fault of the clock collectors, but clock collectors are very, very picky.
Yes.
And the problem is that I don't know enough about clocks to tell them, well, this movement doesn't work or this movement doesn't work. I can't explain to them.
We can't detail it accurately enough to please the clock collectors who are very finicky about what they're buying.
Yeah.
And it's very understandable, because anybody should be, if you want something perfect and you want to know what you're buying, you're going to be finicky, and that's
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
That's okay. But yeah, it is a tough market to mess with if you don't know what you're doing. It's like coins. If you don't know what you're doing, don't mess with it. But here's my thought process behind taking them. Is generally when I'm buying a bunch of great, amazing stuff from a dealer, and I'm getting a really good price, and he hands something to me and says, "Eh?" And I go, "Yeah, yeah." And I just put it in the box, and I put it in the package deal and buy it, and we'll see what happens with it. We'll do a little research on it. This one is really cool. This one's got kind of like a deco look to it. It's pressed wood with birds.
Yes.
It's got a bird theme to it. Probably what, 1920s maybe?
Yeah, probably
30s?
1920s, 30s. I don't know though, it's kind of maybe Art Nouveau. I don't know. It's definitely early 1900s.
I mean, the clock that's in it is just, it just says made in USA. It doesn't even have a name on it. I have to remove the back plate. The movement is overwound. So it does not wind. The key is there. I don't know what it would cost, if any, you know, if it's worth having repaired. But I really liked the theme on it.
Yeah, it's a neat clock.
Yeah, it was really good.
I like the polychrome paint on it. I do believe it's pressed wood though. Maybe not, maybe it's a resin. It does have a repair here.
Okay.
Where they repainted it. Do you see that?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that before.
No, I didn't either. But that's all right. I mean,
no,
they
it's
did
fine.
a really
they did a really nice job repairing it.
Did a beautiful job repairing it.
Because they repainted it this color, but the repaint is really nice on it. It was probably an early repaint. But yeah, you can't even tell from the front that it was repaired.
Yeah.
Because they repainted the entire thing. I like it.
Again, this one, there's no maker on the face of the clock, but it is a really pretty blue and white porcelain mantel clock. Just a nice decorator piece. Nothing it's not functional.
Oh, yeah.
The key is there. It has been overwound. Again, feasibility in having it repaired. It's not marked, I don't really think.
Yeah.
But pretty piece though.
Yeah.
This was out of the back of the van, kind of one of those, hey, does this do anything for you? And I was like, hey, let's put this in the box. And it's got little cabochons on it.
Little cameos.
Or yeah, little cameos rather. Hand painted. It's glass.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that.
It's got one of those really old antique-y stickers on the bottom too. Out of the grouping of stuff that we had been buying. Turn of the century items.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm leaning towards on that
Absolutely.
piece. Turn of the century.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like those little cameos on it.
Yeah, I was excited about
That's
that.
really interesting that they stuck those to it. Usually you find those in cufflinks and earrings, and somebody probably popped them off and just glued them to the vase.
Yeah. I know you say no teacups and saucers, but this was another handed off item. Like, hey, what do you think? And I was like, yeah, it's
little naked babies.
It's not marked. They're covered.
They are.
They're little cherubs.
They're kind of cute.
Yeah. So.
They're adorable,
Again,
actually.
and one of those things you just put it in the box and say, okay, cool.
Oh, it's not hand painted. It's transferware, but they're still really cute.
Yeah, they are. They're transfer.
Yeah.
But still,
it
yeah.
does have a crack.
Is it?
Yeah, see it? Unfortunately, it's a really nice piece, though. I think it would just make a nice display piece in a secret collection.
Yeah, if nobody wants it, then we just put it on one of our shelves, or we can donate it.
I still like it.
I do.
I would be tempted to keep it. The cute little babies.
Now the rest of this box, actually I'll move this over to the chair here, because I have not seen any of this. Agate.
Yeah, you got a little bit of it.
Got a little bit here.
Like an entire box of it.
So like there's all different shapes.
Got any ashtrays in there?
I don't know yet.
Why don't you, yeah, you should find out.
I don't know yet.
The agate ashtrays sell pretty well. That's why.
But yeah, so.
And those have price tags of $10 a piece on them from somebody else who was trying to sell them.
Look at all these
Little planters.
The colors are just like mind blowing.
Oh my gosh.
I love the colors on these. Look at this blue and white.
I think we're gonna have, you know, the last time we did everything in a lot because it was little kids. It was a little kids child's
we're gonna have to do these a little.
These are gonna have to be one at a time. And the thing about acro agate though is I believe they have a different name for each style of slag glass.
Look at this one.
Oh,
that's beautiful.
Yeah. I think I've had these before. This is $8 acro agate filling your coffee up. I've had one of these before, and I don't know if it was before or after I was making videos.
Oh man, this is like one of my favorites right here. This tangerine.
Yeah.
Or peach.
Do they have the name of the colors on there?
No.
No, they just say orange. Okay. It's like they did all the work for us. They had the name of them.
Call it tangerine.
No, they have like specific names to collectors.
Peacherine. This could be peacherine.
Peacherine. Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, these are really nice. I love the color combinations on them. This one's really nice. This one's a basket.
A basket. Very cute. This one's a $20 price tag.
There's a large.
Ooh, a large one.
Planner. They got a $25 price tag on that one. Stacked disc.
Oh, that's for a bird cage.
Yeah.
That's like for a little bird cage. That's pretty cute.
Yeah, it is.
Interesting. Tulip. Tulip cup. No, it says tulip cup, but I'm pretty sure that that's for a bird cage. Any ashtrays yet?
Not yet, but we got
little urns.
This one's got handles.
Yeah.
Look at the clear green glass on this though.
Handles.
It's not
like a really rough base too. They didn't polish the edges on this. This is sharp. You could cut your finger if you run that across.
Yeah, the corners, the points are. They get $6 a piece on these.
Yeah.
Now I know the market on this stuff is down from what it used to be, which is a shame.
But when you pay $250 for everything on the table, I think we're doing all right.
Oh, there's another one of those.
Oh yeah, we still, did you ship that already?
Yes. Another color of that. Big, large size.
Yeah. Rectangular planter. Ooh, those are cute. Nice little planters.
Yeah. This one's a smooth top. Those are
like, yeah, decorated. Goodness gracious. We're gonna keep Sam busy.
I know,
she
right?
has no idea. She's sitting out there drinking coffee. Ashtray, ashtray, ashtray. Ashtray. Another planta.
Another little
cup. That probably would have made a whole set of those little white cups. Another one of those. We could sell those as a pair, I think.
Oh, this one's cool.
Oh my gosh, it's like
with
a
the hand.
The hand is like crushing
yes. Yes.
Give you guys a close-up of some of this stuff. Maybe if it gets out of my face. Look at that. The hand is like grabbing it.
A couple more pretty colored urns.
Let's see, let's give you guys a close-up of some of these. You can just see the swirls of color. This is called Slag glass because of the colors.
And these are the last 3 pieces in the box.
Okay. Little urns.
Yep.
Now, agate is known for their marbles, more specifically. I mean, they're known for their glass, but their marbles are like, yes, Aggies is what they are called. And some of their marbles can sell for really, really good money.
Yeah.
But it's the slag glass, it's the swirled glass that really they're known for.
So I'm really happy, like just this piece alone.
And it's funny because that one's marked $6 and all the other ones are like 10, 10, 10, 10,
yeah.
10, 25. And that one's 6.
Yeah.
But it's probably the most
cool.
Cool.
With the hand.
That's not the word I was going to say, but then I'm like, monetization. I can't say that word. It's the coolest of the bunch.
Okay. Now.
Okay.
We've got one more box.
Oh, we have another box?
We have another box.
What?
Now this is the box of stuff I was grabbing from the boxes that are out.
Can't believe we have another box. I thought we were all done.
No, we have another box.
Our table is full.
Our table is full.
Our table is full and we have another box.
We have another box.
Sam's gonna be so excited. Ah, yes. I kind of got a peek inside that box.
Yeah, you got a little bit of a peek. I'll go over these real quick because I've never seen these. Thimble identification guides. More books from my library. But thimbles. There's maker's marks. I would have never thought of finding a thimble book to look up specific makers of thimbles. So there is a price guide there which gives you like a relative idea if it's valuable or not. This is cool. This is unmarked.
I love that vase. When I saw that in the box, I was like, what? Now, I believe that this is Imari because of the blue tones in it. I find that stuff that is primarily red is typically called Kutani. That's usually how I attribute it. However, I could be wrong on that.
I almost passed that up. I hemmed and hawed.
Gosh,
I looked at it.
Dragon on it. I didn't even see the dragon. I just noticed the dragon because it's like kind of blended in.
I kind of was just like back and forth with it. God. But yeah.
Look at the dragon.
I decided to
they're hard to see because they're like in the design, but they're
raised.
They're raised, and I don't know if those are foo dogs, but I'm pretty sure those are dragons. This is an awesome piece, and actually, I believe. That's not a ship. This is a double mold.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
Yep.
So this was a three-piece mold.
Yeah.
Because there's a seam and then it goes across. So this was a three-piece mold.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see the seam come down here to here. So yeah, absolutely three-piece mold.
There is no mark on the bottom.
No.
Which makes me think that it's early.
You know, and that's why I kind of hemmed and hawed with it. I wasn't sure, but you know what? It was that gut feeling thing. I was like, yeah, for what we pay for this stuff, I'll put it in, and if she doesn't like it, I'm sure we can find a home for it somehow.
Yeah.
So.
I love it. This, ridiculously enough, might be my favorite piece so far. Is that ridiculous? It probably is. Of all the pieces, it's the one that you almost didn't grab is one of my favorites.
Keeping on the Japanese theme, this is Japanese.
It's modern.
Is it modern?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is pretty though. It's kind of got the medallion because it has the medallions around them.
Modern as in not like 2000s modern.
Maybe like 1960s, 70s.
It's got a weird paper sticker on it.
It does. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I
the
feel like the way that
Japanese.
I feel like the way that it's constructed. That's what I'm going on. I'm not really.
It's still really pretty though.
It is. Oh, absolutely. It's really pretty. I like the design. I'm not taking away from the design. I just feel like the way it's made, the weight of it, the vibrancy of the colors. I feel like it's a little modern.
There's some.
Oh shoot! Ah, I gotta restart this. Hang on, guys. Okay.
There's some German transferware.
I like that. What is it marked?
Germany.
What is it? Attenberg? Attenberg, China. Germany. It's pretty. I like it.
There were two sets of these.
There were two sets.
There are two sets of these.
No, because you dropped it. I was just making.
These are silver overlay. But what was really cool that I really liked on these was the mother of pearl.
That's something
shakers.
So fancy I haven't seen before.
Yeah, I mean that's like somebody had some serious money buying these back in the day.
You guys remember that?
And if you let me see that one real quick. That one's got the swirls. Yeah, so there's a pair of swirls, and then there's like more straight lines.
Yeah.
So these are actually two different sets. They're not identical.
But if you guys remember, we had that perfume that had the silver overlay. Those sell for like $200. These are salt and pepper shakers with the same silver overlay.
And mother of pearl.
And I almost wonder if this is silver.
It's possible. I haven't taken those off and looked at those yet.
It looks to me like it could be.
They very well could be.
I don't know.
I would assume that
the way this one looks.
Eric would check them, but I don't see any marks on them.
Yeah, maybe not.
I would lean towards no, but still.
They're so fancy.
Yeah, they are. They're really, really, really pretty. I really like those. I was super happy with those. The bottom of this box is actually a little bit of a kind of semi-surprise because I kind of
You just grabbed the box.
Yeah, when I saw there was a couple of them and I was just like, okay, and then I started throwing them on top. I did manage to find myself some little Lego figures.
At Eric's?
Yeah, they were
really?
in his boxes.
He usually has like antique stuff.
I know,
That's
but
so
there was
funny.
Legos in there, so I grabbed them. This was a heartbreaker. The plate that went with this is
Oh my gosh.
I know. Tell me about it, dude. Like seriously.
Charlie. And the pumpkin's like, what?
So yeah, so the plate was broken, but this is marked. I want to say Austria.
I think this is just a little sauce dish. Sam and I were having this discussion over some dishes that we recently listed.
Yeah, because they're the same shape,
They're the
same
shape.
size.
The thing I thought was weird
Just
is
different decoration.
there's no design on the outside. So I was like, I don't understand why there's no design on the outside. And we were talking about it, and like we kind of came up with either sauce dishes or fruit dishes. I don't know. If you guys know what these little, I mean, back in the Victorian days, they had dishes for everything.
Yeah.
And so that's what makes it so hard, is identifying, well, what was this dish used for? Because there was a dish for pretty much everything. So, I mean, we assume sauce dish, but if you guys know specifically what these little dishes were used for, if they were ramekins, I don't know. But there's no design on the outside, which I thought was strange. It's only on the top. Very interesting.
I don't know if this one's more modern. It's signed Joanna Boyer. It's a little trinket dish. It's hand painted and I think and transfer. I think it's a combination.
It looks mostly
Or is it all hand?
It's all hand painted.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, man, you guys always make fun of me for not wearing my glasses.
Now these are hand painted. These are more modern trinket dishes, but these were from the Susquehanna Valley Porcelain Artist Guild Banquet. These are hand painted and signed from a specific event. M. Pierce. And this one is much more...
That's so fun that they have a guild for that. Isn't that fun? I feel like that's fun. It's like back in the Victorian days when the housewives used to sit around painting this stuff, and now in more modern days they have a porcelain artist guild, so they're still doing it.
Yeah, and this one is cool. Nancy SCHA, maybe Nancy Sharp. I don't know. I can't make it out. But they're hand painted.
Schaff.
Schaff.
Yeah. Schaff. Boom. There we go. That one's pretty. I like that one. She did a really nice job. That's fancy.
This one is Limousin. This little trinket dish. It's pretty Limousin.
Where's transfer though? But it is here. Yeah, it's more modern. Got lots of trinket dishes. I do like the flowers. I like the color combination.
These are absolutely adorable.
Oh my god.
These little porcelain.
Where did those come from? And did you know they were in the box when you got it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
What in the world? Like,
know,
they were the smallest little,
porcelain ducks.
Gotta get real close to the camera for these guys.
Adorable though.
Like, oh my gosh. They're so cute. I wonder if those little bone china. Probably are. Gosh, I gotta put those somewhere right in our all over.
I took a shot at this creamer. It's marked Germany.
Ooh. It's got an old mark on it too.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's really like the whole thing.
Yeah. Is it just one piece?
Yeah, it's the only one.
I like that. Windmill, and then the back is just more of the hill. That's actually pretty neat.
I don't buy souvenir spoons.
But they have critters.
But I did this time because they have critters.
And
and they're actually Australian themed. So you
yes.
have kookaburra, kangaroo, koala, a boomerang.
Here's all these animals. Let's throw a boomerang in there just because it's Australia.
And an emu. So...
Why a boomerang though? I have to know. I mean, like, I get it's Australia, but it's like, let's do all the animals and then a boomerang.
I'm pretty sure they're silver plate.
Yeah.
I don't see any hallmarks on them at all.
I would say so. They usually are. This one's actually got some wear on it, and you can see the metal underneath.
So these are
That's
plain
funny.
unmarked souvenirs.
They are
but,
cool though.
Yeah, just again, I don't buy souvenir spoons, but
Yeah.
the subject matter.
If we don't sell them, Juliet will play with them with her dolls. She does play with dolls, by the way. Except that yesterday she was throwing one against the tree, and I'm like, stop throwing the baby doll against the tree. That was a creepy one. She didn't like it. This is amazing. God, this is stunning.
It's hand painted.
This is absolutely stunning. Like, this is one that I would be very, very super tempted to keep. Of all of the pieces that we have gotten, this is one that...
You like that? That was the very first piece I picked up that morning.
Yeah, I like this one. This is one that I might have a hard time parting with.
Are you getting emotional?
No, I'm not getting emotional. This is not me getting emotional. This is me being attached to a piece that I'm probably gonna let go of because I have no use for it. And hoarding stuff is not allowed, but this is just absolutely...
I mean, look at the detail
it's
work
stunning.
on that. It's absolutely epic.
Oh, will I be able to let it go? That's the question. I'll just give it to Sam and be like, here, Ulysses. I'm not looking back.
From Hager?
Ooh, Hager. Yes.
Actually, I gotta thank Patty, who is one of our
We
viewers.
love Patty.
And she is always there when we're there. And she snagged that and handed that
Oh,
to me.
thank you, Patty.
I can't be in every box as soon as it comes out of the van, and she knows there's certain things that we really like working with
Yes.
that she doesn't mess with.
Yeah.
And there's been other things where I'm like, hey, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
awesome. I love Hager.
I like this trinket box.
St. Regis. Ooh, that is pretty. Transfer. Yeah.
I really
But
liked
it's so pretty.
I really liked it.
I like the design on
And
that.
I like the handles.
Yeah.
They're not broken, they're just made to not be completely closed.
Oh my gosh. Like, I'm thinking in my head how much money is here on this table and how much you spent for this. And I'm just like, you better extra give Eric more money the next time we go.
Okay.
Like, holy smokes.
I'm okay with that. I got no problem giving the man extra money.
I know, but I'm like,
This is a really pretty piece of that hotel
and
stuff.
the thing about Eric though is he knows what he has.
He does.
He is so good with this. He knows exactly what he has, but he is, you know, the smart people in this business, they make their money on it, whatever they want, they make their profit, and they move on to the next one.
Flip it, move on.
That's what you gotta do. You just gotta flip it and
Don't
move
fall
on.
in love and just keep turning it over and keep going.
Yeah.
He's doing it in bulk.
Yeah.
We're doing it a little bit more time consuming, piece by piece, but each piece gets to the person that really wants it and needs it for their collection. Whereas we're not going to do anything with all this like here at the house. Like this would drive me nuts if I had all this here.
And Eric knows we're making money on this stuff, and
Yeah.
he's happy for us. I mean, that's the sign of, you know, a good, healthy business relationship.
Yeah,
you know, he's
absolutely.
like, yeah, that's great that you could, you know, and he's making his money, he's happy. Same with Bill, he's making his money, he's happy, and he knows we're making money.
We're constantly running into viewers at the flea market, and it's getting more and more. Like more and more people are showing up, and it's cool. I love it. It's great. But the traffic is being brought into the market, whereas these guys are getting business that they normally would not be getting if we weren't putting out these videos, advertising the place. They are open all year long too.
They are.
So we will be shopping there during the winter. I know
as
Eric goes there during the winter. I know Bill's there in the winter. So yeah, there's going to be winter flea market videos.
Absolutely.
Now I don't know if they're going to be epic videos, but we're going to brave the cold in the winter and go to the flea market. I will be braving the cold in the winter and going to the flea market. Well, she sits here
Drinks coffee.
and laughs.
And does
I'll be
these
laughing.
unboxing videos.
And then I'll be
Oh,
laughing
we're
when
gonna
I come
unbox all
home.
this stuff that he extra got while he was freezing cold. That's cute.
Yeah,
That's
I think I bought something last week that was actually
You
very
did.
similar.
Yeah. Oh, this is Syracuse, China. This is it's restaurant wear.
Yeah. I don't know why I grabbed this. I don't normally grab these.
It's actually pretty. Fun fact: my family is from Syracuse, New York. So
I don't know why I grabbed this. I just grabbed it because I felt like it was actually an older one.
It is an older one, I think.
It's not like
I
1970s
don't know. It's
Japan.
like 1970s Japan oil lamps
I don't think
get me.
it is.
Everybody, you know, I am the crazy lamp lady, but
It could be 1940s
regular
Japan.
lamps, the oil lamps, just confuse me.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked the base because the
I
base
do
had
too, yeah.
nice design and nice lines to it, and it looks like little claws coming up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it was
that's
kind of
nice.
it was neat.
It's nice, I'll grant it. Bird plate.
This is pretty. This is unmarked.
But it's a bird, and it's reticulated. A reticulated bird plate. Country Schoolhouse, Potter's Mill, Pennsylvania. I wonder if that's an antique shop.
These were fun, but I couldn't tell. I'm pretty sure they're most likely
I
modern,
think they are.
but they were
think
still
they're set-
fun looking though.
Satsuma, possibly? I don't know. It could also be Cameo. What is the yellow? Yeah, I can't. I'm not.
I don't know. They were pretty.
Cameo yellow.
This was pretty. It's German.
That's kind of a cute little creamer.
It's newer.
It is.
It's newer.
German Democratic Republic.
GDR.
Hmm.
Yeah. Ah.
Goodness gracious.
A third set.
What?
But silver is gone on that one.
Oh, yeah, it is. Somebody must have scraped it off.
Somebody did something.
Oh. I wonder if they tried to polish it and it ate away at it.
It's possible.
Or maybe one's for salt and one's for pepper. And the light is for salt.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah, this is another set of those salt and pepper shakers, but this one is missing all the silver. It's possible, doesn't the silver polish eat away at the silver?
Yes.
So is it possible that they tried to polish it and polished it too much and it ate it?
Yes, because the silver, well, they may have used dip on it. Dip is essentially an acid. So they could have.
Personally, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, well, if you wanted to put salt in the light one and pepper in the dark one, I guess that would work, but.
So there's an odd number in here. There's 11. I saw 1, and I grabbed all 11 of them. Dorothy Thorpe glasses. These are the wide band. The wide band helps you know that most likely it's Dorothy Thorpe,
Yes.
whereas the thinner bands
Are usually
are
knockoffs, yeah.
right. But at the time, what was the name of the movie?
Oh, it was that show.
Or show or whatever.
Mad Men.
Mad Men. So when that came out, these sets of these glasses were sold for like $300-400 bucks.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, they were selling for stupid money. Stupid.
And that's why people keyword spam Mad Men. And I was always like, why are they putting that in their title? Now I know. I didn't know that.
They started going crazy producing them because they were making so much, selling them, that they were getting chintzy with the repros and doing thin bands,
I see.
maximizing their
I see.
profit. So, but
What size do you have in there? Are they all this size?
they're all that size, roly-polies.
There's no larger ones?
No,
Looks like there's 2 different sizes.
nope, they're all
No,
the same.
okay, all right. These are the roly-poly glasses because of the way that they are shaped. They come in a couple different sizes. I don't know what size these ones are. 8 ounce? 6 ounce? I don't know.
6.
I'm wondering if these are the punch bowl. The punch
glass.
Yeah.
Punch cups. I don't know, but anyway,
No, I like them.
yeah, I couldn't pass those up.
No, absolutely not.
And that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it. That's it. Is that not enough for you?
I wanted more.
You want more?
Just kidding. That was actually pretty impressive for $250. I'd say that.
Especially when I'm doing like sight unseen in a couple of the boxes.
Yeah.
But when you can build a good working relationship with somebody that you are buying stuff off of on a regular basis. You get a good feel for their ethic, and if they tell you that a box is worth buying, buy the box. You know who you're dealing with, but
yeah,
if it's somebody that you deal with, buy the box. Don't question it, just buy the box.
Because at this point, Eric knows what we like and what we buy, so he's got a feel for it. So absolutely, I think you did all right.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious, I'm gonna have to grab a close-up of all this stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this mystery unboxing video. This stuff is going to be popping up on eBay throughout the week. I'm gonna keep Sam busy. I don't think it's gonna all happen in one night. But over the next week, well, this stuff will be popping up. Next weekend, I am going to England for the weekend, because that's normal to no one ever. So I will be away. I'm gonna try to schedule my videos out so they're all scheduled while I'm away. But we may miss a video. Don't freak out if I do miss a video. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get them, but right now I'm filming the day before, so I gotta get some footage stored up. But anyway, I think that's really it.
But you have your shopping trip with Sue this week.
Yeah.
So you've got
We're gonna go out on Friday, so I'm sure we'll be able to figure it out and do it. But anyway, I think we'll be okay. Anyway, all right. I think that's the end of this video. I will see you guys tomorrow. My family calls it my superpower. It's my ability to see value in things that other people might overlook.